Have a nice day.
Hey, beautiful. It's Wednesday, July the 14th, 2021. And welcome to Have a Nice Gabe, where we just put everything on our Visa and someone else pays it. I'm Mike Johnson, and I'm here with my friend Chris Hagee from the We Read Movies podcast. How's it going?
I'm doing great, Mike. How about you?
Great. Let's talk about last week's puzzle.
Yeah, so last week I asked, there's a 1990s movie that features gay main characters. If you take the letters from the title of the movie and rearrange them, you can make, with no letters remaining, two possible ways of paying for something. Mm-hmm. What movie is that? Well, the movie that I was looking for was The Birdcage, which if you rearrange the letters, you can form the words charge and debit.
Oh my goodness. Just like with Gloria Gaynor, my answer was Birdcage, and I got stuck because you can take credit out. And I was trying to, the other letters though don't give you anything.
No, then you'll get nothing.
Yeah, well, I got nothing, but we are lucky enough to have with us for today's little game, Kelly Imus of Seattle, Washington. Welcome to the show, Kelly.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, what game are we playing? What are we doing?
So today's game, in honor of Non-Binary Awareness Day, which is today. So today's game is centered around the letters NB. So I'm going to read you a clue to a name or common compound word or two-word phrase. In each case, the first letter of the first word will be N, and the first letter of the second word will be B. So, for example, if I gave you the clue, a James Fenimore Cooper character, famously portrayed by Daniel Day-Lewis in Last of the Mohicans, the answer would be Natty Bumppo. And by the way, that is the absolute hardest one that I could possibly think of. All of the rest of them will be easier than that.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, I don't know.
So we'll start with this one. Something that is not far away is instead this.
Do you say not far away?
Mm-hmm.
Nearby?
Nearby is correct. All right. What about this one? A competition one watches that's close until the very end.
Soccer. Just kidding. The competition that someone watches that is close until the very end, you said?
I did, yeah. I think that Mike might be hinting at it with his posture right now.
I'm getting hung up on the competition piece. Competition that is close until the very end.
It might be something that you do when you're nervous about the outcome.
Oh, nail biting.
It is a nail biter, yes. All right, what about this one? One of Christian Bale's first role was as Jack Cowboy Kelly, a 17-year-old this kind of worker who goes on strike.
Newsboy.
It is indeed a newsboy. Weird thing, newsboy, now the name of a hat. Christian Bale doesn't wear a hat for that entire movie.
Oh, that's a fun fact.
Yeah. All right. What about this one? One Food Network recipe for this slightly sweet baked good contains eggs, flour, sugar, milk, and 2 cups of finely chopped pecans.
I keep wanting to I'm thinking no bake cake, but I know that's not it.
So it doesn't just have to have pecans. It could have any variety of
nuts.
We probably all made this a lot during quarantine.
Nut bread?
Yeah, there you go. Nut bread. All right. What about this one? Famously, this emperor wrote a letter telling his wife, "I will return in 3 days. Don't wash." He was a nasty boy. Mm-hmm. Also an NB.
I don't know. Emperors.
This would be an emperor.
Is it Napoleon Bonaparte?
It is indeed Napoleon Bonaparte. All right, what about this one? A legume so named because a branch of the U.S. Army forces used them as a
Navy bean.
That is correct.
I know my lentils. I went to Washington State University. Look it up, kids.
What about this one? Someone who looks gorgeous even without any makeup on.
Like you, Kelly.
I was like, you mean me right now? Yeah. But my name does not start with an N, so I know that's not the correct term. Natural beauty.
Natural beauty is right. And I've got one more for you. One of Canada's 13 provinces that also shares its name with a city in New Jersey. Also, it's the only one that fits the NB conceit of our game.
A province, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, New Brunswick.
New Brunswick is right.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly, I have to do a little bit of math, but you win.
You got
Great.
them all.
You got them all.
Yeah, go me.
Congratulations.
I mean, I'll take the assist for a couple of those because the competition one I was like thinking of a sport, so
No
Very true.
worries. And you got a chance to rep your alma mater too while you were at it. So
exactly.
That's true.
We know our legumes.
yeah. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it. You being a good sport and have an awesome day or have a nice day.
I will have a nice day. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's talk about the puzzle for this week then.
All right. So I do have a puzzle this week. You might remember a few months ago, I gave a puzzle where the solution was the words bow, cough, and dough.
Yeah.
Those three words all have the same final letters, but none of them rhyme.
Mhm.
For this puzzle, there are three words that all end with the same three letters, but none of them rhyme. The words start with the letters D, T, and S. What words are these? And I will give you a hint. The D and T words both have 4 letters, but the S word has 5.
Okay. Well, awesome. Yeah, get your thesauruses out again. No.
Yeah.
whatever cheating tools you Google.
Get your rhyming dictionary, or I guess your not rhyming dictionary.
Yeah. Well, that is it for Wednesday Game Day on Have a Nice Gay. Join us tomorrow for Thankful Thursday. We are Have a Nice Gay Pod on all social media, and our website is haveanicegay.com. If you think you know the answer to this week's puzzle, email us at haveanicegaypod@gmail.com. Along with your answer, please also let us know if you would like to be placed in a raffle for a chance to play with us on the air next week. Entries must be in by Monday, July the 19th, 2021 at noon Pacific time. Thank you again to Kelly Imus from Seattle, Washington, and of course, Chris Hagee from the We Read Movies podcast. Until tomorrow, have a nice gay, Chris.
Have a nice game, Mike.
Have a nice gay.